What's going on, guys? It's your boy Hans back with a brand new video. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been gone for a minute, but I've been in the kitchen cooking some heat for you guys. Behind the scenes work for my other channel. So make sure you guys go subscribe right now. But let's stop all the talking. Today we got something very crazy to react to. Yeah, you heard me right. We got something very crazy to react to. We're watching the real enemies from NBA YoungBoy, from Anthony Denny.
What?
From Anthony Denny. Anthony Denny. Alright, whatever. Yeah, so yeah, you already know this video is about to get so spicy. So let's stop talking and let's head into the video.
NBA YoungBoy is a rapper of many beefs, some of them even turned deadly. His list of enemies is very extensive, and over the years, the list just keeps getting longer and longer. So today, we take a deep look into the enemies of NBA YoungBoy. Before we get started, I just want to give a disclaimer that everything you hear about in this video is all alleged information that I've gathered through research on the internet. I'm not accusing anyone of doing anything illegal. This is all public information. NBA YoungBoy, born Kentrell Deshaun Golden, resided in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where he started his rap career when he began recording music from a microphone he bought at Walmart at the age of 14. Around this time, YoungBoy and his older brother 3 formed the group known as Never Broke Again, and on January 25th, 2015, YoungBoy dropped a track called NBA. He dropped his first mixtape on April 10th, 2015 called Life Before Fame. This mixtape was released under TBG, which is short for Top Boy Gorilla, which is a rap label in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where YoungBoy is from. A day after YoungBoy dropped Life Before Fame, on April 11th, 2015, Boulevard Mel, Fredo Bang, G Money, and YMM Captain dropped the music video for their song iPhone 6, in which YoungBoy appeared in the video. During this time, TBG was beefing with BBG, otherwise known as Bottom Boy Gorilla, which was another Louisiana rap group, but this beef didn't necessarily start on wax. It was more of a street beef, which you're gonna see a lot of in this video. NBA YoungBoy's cousin Boozilla was a part of the group BBG. Boozilla was known for running into houses, breaking into cars, and robbing drug dealers, so as you could tell, he was a gangster in the Baton Rouge streets, and he actually mentored YoungBoy growing up. The beef between BBG and TBG all began when Boozilla allegedly robbed TBG member G Money. YoungBoy would eventually split as problems arose about his cousin BBG Boozilla robbing TBG G Money, and YoungBoy also felt he wasn't getting the spotlight he deserved. After that, YoungBoy would leave TBG and stick to repping NBA as he was early on in his career. So later on in 2015, YoungBoy began dropping music under the NBA imprint. On October 31st, 2015, NBA YoungBoy dropped the intro to his mixtape Mind of a Menace, which was set to drop in December. On this track, YoungBoy actually threw shots at TBG when he said that TBG got jealous and envious when he gained traction after dropping Life Before Fame. And on the outro to the track, YoungBoy suggests that he's his own boss and not under anyone, which is a shot at TBG.
I got a name on Life for Fame, that's when they started the envy.
A couple months later, YoungBoy dropped Mind of a Menace 2 on April 1st, 2016. And on the intro, he once again threw shots at TBG, saying that they don't live up to what they talk about.
I started with some about a year ago, but they ain't live up to that that they'll talk.
Around this time, it was rumored that G Money was allegedly hooking up with NBA YoungBoy's sister. YoungBoy got wind of this, so on June 27th, 2016, NBA YoungBoy dropped his mixtape Before I Go. And on the track Change, he speaks on G Money allegedly hooking up with his sister, and later on in the song, he directly name drops TBG.
He won't speak on my sister. YoungBoy, not TBG. NBA, it's a way of living.
On July 14th, 2016, Boozilla dropped a track called Forgive Me, which he dissed TBG member Deusa, saying that he's scared walking through the south side of Baton Rouge. A couple months later, on November 2nd, 2016, Boozilla was shot and killed, and it's speculated that this was linked to Boozilla dissing TBG affiliate Deusa on his song Forgive Me. Just a couple hours after Boozilla was shot, YoungBoy and his crew hopped in a car and did a drive-by shooting.
Damn, guys, this motherfucker is good.
Holy shit.
This thing is so good. Shout out to Mr. Bass and the Feastables team. You guys are cooking this, man. That's crazy. You guys are cooking this.
On the house of the people they believe did the murder on YB's cousin Buzilla. According to paperwork, just 24 hours after that took place, another shooting took place on the same block that Buzilla was killed on, leaving 2 houses riddled in bullets, but no one was injured in the process. On November 28, 2016, YoungBoy was arrested before a concert in Austin, Texas, where he would be charged with 2 counts of attempted murder, which stems from the alleged drive-by shooting, which saw YoungBoy opening fire on a group of people in South Baton Rouge.
Yo guys, I got a question. I don't know, like, why is the reason why when each time they want to take like mock shots for rappers, they always like lift their heads up like this, like, why are they doing that?
Rouge. YoungBoy pled guilty on May 22, 2017, as he confessed to firing a gun multiple times during a drive-by shooting, which occurred on November 2, 2016. A couple months later, G Money would appear on Say Cheese for an interview where he would diss YoungBoy, saying that YB is mad that he hooked up with his sister. This led to a back and forth on Instagram.
Not really. He mad about his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had fucked her a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he mad about that. He wasn't really tripping on it back then, though. You know what I'm saying? He be calling me big brother and shit. You hear me? I guess he just let that fame and shit get to his head. Now he feel like he just this new nigga, whoever he supposed to be, whoever he call himself. I'm living like I'm already rich and I ain't even rich yet. And I'm living with the white folks. What's wrong with these man? This shit you niggas do don't impress me, man. You hear me? I know real money, man. Shit you do don't impress me, man. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Copycat, nigga. You the next you see me do, you wanna do, but you supposed to be up though.
Nigga, what you don't like me or something like that rap shit? What you don't, I'm saying like what you got something against me, bitch? Say that damn man. Don't be on Instagram that shit, nigga. We in 2 different states. You know it real. Stop playing. What you saying? Huh? I'm about beefing. What it is, bitch? You hear me? You don't wanna fuck with you, little nigga. Fuck around with you, man. I don't like you. I'm gonna keep on it. I don't like you.
Talking about you don't like a nigga this and that. Nigga, fuck you. Ain't no nigga for you to like, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you just copping off a nigga. I pull up in that wagon, you go take a picture by a G-Wagon. Boy, you really my son. Stop watching me, man. Oh yeah. Get off a nigga.
Just a couple weeks later, on August 27, 2017, G Money dropped a track called Industry. And on this track, he takes shots at YoungBoy, questioning his street credibility.
Had me looking for your cousin, he wanted to kill you. I put a third up under my pill. His sister swallowed, so I never kissed her. But I with her, so I never dissed her.
It's speculated that YoungBoy's agent, Big Dump, actually put $100,000 on G Money's head. But of course, this is just speculation.
Baton Rouge police are looking into a deadly shooting that claimed the life of a local rapper. Police say someone shot and killed 22-year-old Eric Burton on Dallas Street around 1:20 last night. Burton performed under the name G Money. Right now, police have not named any suspects or motives.
About a week after dropping his diss track on YoungBoy, G Money was shot and killed outside of a recording studio on Dallas Drive in Baton Rouge around 1:30 a.m. Eventually in 2021, YoungBoy affiliate NBA Lil Pap was arrested for the murder of G Money and charged with second-degree murder. NBA Lil Pap was sentenced to 5 years in prison after taking a plea deal in which, if he didn't take the plea deal, he would be spending his life behind bars. But as I said before, it's all speculation that he's even guilty of the crime, because Fredo Bang has come out and said that NBA Lil Pap actually didn't do the murder.
Matter of fact, I used to call you my big brother. Then you did some foul shit and had to my sister.
This is where Fredo Bang and Boulevard Quick would inherit YoungBoy's past beef with G Money after Fredo Bang was released from prison. This is where this beef would get even more dangerous. On May 7th, 2018, NBA YoungBoy's agent Big Dump was chatting with family and friends when someone pulled up in a vehicle and fired several shots, killing Big Dump in the process. Boulevard Quick allegedly beat up YoungBoy's older brother 3. After that, Boulevard Quick and Fredo Bang took to wax to diss YoungBoy and the entire NBA clique.
Don't answer questions about the ops, I'm not into that. Kill my dog, can't wait to go and get him back. I put your partner on the T with you. Why you did that? It was in the name of G.
After this, YoungBoy's mom would get involved when she went on Instagram Live to say this about Fredo Bang and Boulevard Quick.
Fredo Bang and Boulevard Slow.
Boulevard Quick would then go on IG Live and respond when he had this to say about NBA YoungBoy's mom.
Me, you look like a man, though. You look like a punk. Talking about me, bitch. I ain't afraid of. I speaks on everything. Boy, that nigga mama. Play with me first. That. Turn it up. Man, she suck. How many they chopped off her bodies? Bitch, you had a and a when you got made.
This music video shows Ashton Wells performing under his stage name, Boulevard Quick. Baton Rouge police say the local rapper was shot and killed at his home at Lakeside Villa Apartments on Wellwood Drive after midnight.
Fuck my mama. Think I ain't see that nigga.
After that, just 3 weeks later, Boulevard Quick was shot and killed near his home in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. After his death, the Baton Rouge police suggested that Boulevard Quick was targeted for his affiliation with G Money. Rumors started making the rounds that the man who allegedly did the hit was a close friend of YoungBoy named Duty Black, in which he was shot and killed a little after this. And on the day that Duty Black was killed, Fredo Bang posted a photo of Boulevard Quick to his IG story. On May 13th, 2019, YoungBoy was set to perform at Rolling Loud Miami. When he was on his way to the show, him and his entourage were driving in a black Cadillac Escalade when somebody shot at the vehicle when they struck YoungBoy's then-girlfriend Kay Marie, and the driver was actually killed in the process. The next year, in 2020, 2 more shootings occurred between TBG and NBA, one on April 29, 2020, and the other on July 4th, 2020. 5 days after that, on July 9th, 2020, a TBG affiliate by the name of Lit Yoshi was arrested and was facing several attempted murder charges. Lit Yoshi is allegedly connected to the killing of YoungBoy's former agent Big Dump in 2018, the shooting that took place in Miami in 2019, where he was seemingly trying to take out NBA YoungBoy, and the 2 shootings in 2020. So as you could tell, this TBG versus NBA beef was getting really deadly. On July 26, 2021, Lit Yoshi was sentenced to 15 years in prison with hard labor and 3 years of active supervised parole after pleading guilty to 2 separate charges: aggravated assault with a firearm for the 2019 Miami shooting, and attempted first-degree murder and assault drive-by shooting on July 4th, 2020. But in September 2020, YoungBoy and Fredo Bang were dropping albums on the same day, in which Fredo took to IG and said, "Guess me and my son dropping together." YoungBoy would respond to this on Instagram when he had this to say to Fredo Bang, which
this game, you're not ready for.
led to a back and forth.
Hey, you a bum, you ass nigga. Go dig all 3 of your brothers up with your scary ass. You a stop running from me. I ain't in no competition with you. Stop writing me. You a you ain't no killer. You won't be like me. You write me all day. You a man. I could double back. Hey, I could any nigga gonna try to double back and the bitch. I could fuck your mama. You gonna try to fuck your mama. You a pure bitch.
Hey, somebody go help little brother out, bro. He angry, dog. He angry. Talking about dead partners. It ain't like I'm on this talking about fat boy and that extra large coffin he got. You hear me? Or Professor X, how y'all gotta push his hair around. I'm not on this talking about that. All I said I was gonna sell more albums. You drop it, it's how my fucking drop. You know what I'm saying? Then you mad about a. It ain't my fault all your be in my DM. We shared 2 hoes, now all of a sudden I'm just fucking everything. You stop playing, man. You know what the
NBA YoungBoy and Fredo Bang would seemingly squash the beef entirely when it was announced that they got on the phone to come together to stop the violence and put together a charity event. Fast forward to May 2023, YoungBoy was gearing up to drop his project Richest Op. He took to Instagram Live to preview a track called Bitch Let's Do It. And on the track, he dissed G Money when he referenced how they laid his head on a pillow when he was shot. Fredo Bang took to Twitter to write a message to YoungBoy saying, "Watch your mouth." After this, YB dropped the official video to the track, and during the video, YoungBoy could be seen laying on a pillow, mocking the death of G Money. It seems as if the news was fake and that this beef was never squashed, and I don't think this beef ever will be squashed due to lives being lost on both sides. In 2017, NBA YoungBoy would become friends with a Chicago rapper by the name of Lil Durk. They even dropped a song together. Durk would also give praise to NBA YoungBoy on the No Jumper podcast, saying that he's in his top 5.
It's crazy. That's somebody you're a huge fan of right now?
YoungBoy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with him.
He got that soul, that passion in his voice, huh?
I fuck with him. Like 100%, like hard.
For sure,
like,
yeah.
He my top 5 for sure.
Lil Durk and YoungBoy had no issues with each other at first. It actually all started with King Von, who had issues with YoungBoy at first. There's 2 rumors as to how this beef actually started. The first is that Von inherited the beef from Y&W Melly, because in August of 2018, YoungBoy's crew and Melly's crew got into a fight outside of a recording studio, so Von, being close friends with Melly, decided to go at YoungBoy. The second reason that they were beefing is that they were close to each other's ex-girlfriends. This beef officially kicked off in March of 2019. King Von was on Instagram Live bumping YoungBoy's latest project when he would say that YoungBoy is not as gangsta as he's portraying on his songs and that he has cap in his raps.
YoungBoy talking about on this song, bro.
What?
He talking crazy on this one.
Oh yeah?
He ain't even like that.
Oh!
On his nah.
On his zap.
Cap. You got cap in your raps.
Bro, street boss, don't hit the white lady.
You got cap in your raps.
Von would later claim that this was all just a joke and that he's cool with YB. A month later, King Von and Quando Rondo would link up when he took to Twitter to post a video of them chilling. A couple weeks later, in April, King Von went on IG Live once again, but this time he had this to say about NBA YoungBoy.
YB a straight when I catch him is that.
So baby, let me cater to you.
Nah, I'm just playing my brother.
Someone from YoungBoy's camp named nbayoungboy would respond to Von's remarks at YB on IG Live.
Ain't no nigga diss my brother, you hear me? Not big AI, you hear me? Shit, no, you hear me? Nah, man, f that. You hear me? Out, you hear me? Ain't no on me. None of them. You hear me? On slime, but look. Man, look. You know what the f it is, you hear me? Cause I ain't lying, bro. When we meet niggas be pulling. Niggas be pussy. They dogs, you hear me? Be scared as a bitch. Having their tails tucked, all that shit, man. I ain't never see a 19-year-old hat down at 30 scared, you hear me? But look. That's how it go, you hear me? When you the big slam on this bitch, man. You hear me? There's no. You hear me? You hear me? All that, man. Say slime.
After that, it seems as if everything was solid between both camps, but the beef would ignite in August of 2020. King Von was seen with YoungBoy's baby mama, Jania, which sparked beef rumors where King Von would address this in a tweet saying, "Where I'm from, we don't beef over that just ain't one of my goals." Jania took to IG Live to clear the rumors of them allegedly dating and says that it's just all business between her and Von.
Like I said, I don't with no nigga. I've been working. We have a song coming out. Y'all wasn't supposed to know, but it is what it is now. We have a song coming out. So When the song come out, y'all gonna fuck with it. Just know it's hard as fuck. You feel me? We with this shit. Get rich, period. And that's on period. That's on period. I'm working straight for it all 2020. Done told y'all this shit.
Von's girlfriend, Asian Doll, took to IG Live when she said that they did more than just make music, and they were actually hooking up. During this time, a beef broke out between Lil Reese and Quando Rondo when Reese tweeted, "I ain't gonna lie, when I catch Quando Rondo again, I want to see what all that tough shit about." To which Quando Rondo would respond on Instagram.
Man, that nigga ain't gonna do nothing to me. Nigga don't need no academics. Man, you don't deserve to live no more, bet, bro. I hope you die on God. Dudes, Bondus, I need you to whip some of that voodoo up.
Let's go.
For real. I need you to fucking nigga life up, Bondus.
Let's go tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. You smoke one?
Man, I'm about to go stop by the woo lady.
The very next day after Von was seen with Jania on August 16th, 2020, YoungBoy took to Instagram to post a photo of him with a whole lot of money and his son with the caption, "I'm gonna make sure that my son f*** your daughter since you trolling bitch. Hashtag 4K Trey. Hashtag That same day, YoungBoy was in the studio where he would record a song called Dead Trolls, which saw YB allegedly send subliminal shots at King Von, which ties into what Von has been saying all along, that he's just trolling YB. That day, YoungBoy took to IG Live to preview the track while flashing guns, but before the track started playing, he said he isn't squashing any beef. This track was eventually leaked.
You ain't squashing shit. You shouldn't have came with him. Believe it.
Von put out a tweet later that day telling YB to relax. It's just the internet, which led to King Von going on IG Live 2 days later, threatening to smack all of YoungBoy's affiliates.
No warnings, ain't no talking about it, ain't no kidding. Niggas know I'm smacking shit, I do not see them.
On September 11, 2020, NBA YoungBoy dropped his second studio album, Top, which saw the official release of his alleged diss to King Von called Dead Trolls. On this track, YoungBoy allegedly threatens King Von. He starts off by taking shots at Jania when he said, after that, the subliminal shots at Von came in when he said this. Now, King Von actually moved to Atlanta, so YoungBoy mentions this on the track while allegedly threatening Von, which is very eerie because he seemingly predicted King Von's demise. On November 3rd, 2020, King Von would do an interview with DJ Academics, and when he was asked if he had a beef with YoungBoy, he actually said no, it's just the internet.
Yeah, all right, so you wouldn't have no rap beef. You wouldn't be having no rap beef then.
Nah, hell no, ain't no rap beef. What? Ain't no rap beef, and it ain't no real beef unless somebody got shot or something, or unless somebody.
People told me you and YoungBoy was beefing or something like that. You said something about what happened, Von? What's going on with you, man?
They be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same interests and holes, and then you know how the internet will try to make it.
Don't tell me I got problems over girls.
No, it's the internet, gang. It's the you know, they'll try to make it like that because it's the internet. You see what I'm saying? And then you know how females will try to make it like that because they females, and they'll try to make it like one more hard and try to. It be just all type of shit, but it ain't nothing too serious, nothing you should worry about.
Around this time, Asian Doll, which was King Von's girlfriend, and YoungBoy started recording music. The next day, OG3 went live on IG when YoungBoy could be seen in the background dancing to him and Asian Doll's new song. Von would respond on Twitter when he had this to say, "I'll post some shit on this bitch that make 'em MF cry and stop claiming they kids and all type of shit. Matter of fact, watch this, I'm on that." Then he retracted it when he said, "Nah, I'm just playing. I ain't on shit. If Asian happy, I'm happy for real." That shit still sounded weak though. Me and Jania song way better for real. And the cover hard. Nah, for real, I quit. Let me lead by example since I'm the oldest in the situation. The first war amongst great men started over a woman. We ain't into that. Just share the same hoes. Shit ain't bout nothing and the hoes ain't even all that. I'm out of here. I ain't finna beef bout no bitch, dog. She's mine's too. Don't get me sending shots back confused with me being hurt. I just ain't never been the type to let a motherfucker shoot at me without dumping back. No feelings involved, for real. just entertainment at this point. On November 6th, 2020, King Von was promoting his album Welcome to O Block while in an Atlanta club and attended the after party. After that, him and his homies drove to a hookah lounge. They stayed in the car for about 30 minutes until Von was notified that Quando Rondo was there with just one other person. And that one other person was his half-brother by the name of Timothy Leaks, otherwise known as Lil Tim. King Von and his homies saw this, so they got out of the car and walked towards Quando Rondo. This is where a fight would break out. Lil Tim saw his homie Quando getting jumped, so he allegedly pulled out a pistol and shot King Von twice. During this confrontation, Lil Tim was also struck with a bullet, where he would be taken to the hospital and treated for the wound before being taken into custody. King Von was immediately rushed to the hospital, but during surgery, King Von tragically passed away.
Yeah, Rick and Sean, according to GBI, rapper King Von and his group were at Opium nightclub before making their way here to Monaco Hookah Lounge, then to the parking lot where chaos ensued.
It hurt us. It hurt us a lot. I cried. Some of my friends cried. He had a big influence on us. A really big influence.
26-year-old Devon Bennett, also known as rapper King Von. Two men approached King Von and his group in the parking lot, and an argument ensued. The argument quickly escalating to a shootout between the two groups.
The very next day, on November 7th, Lil Tim was arrested and charged for the alleged murder of King Von. After this, NBA Big B took to Instagram to make a video clowning King Von after his passing. He would later deny that he was dissing King Von in this video.
You diss now, you getting rapped down. Yeah.
600 Breezy would take to Instagram to say that he was on his way to Baton Rouge to retaliate for King Von when he posted a story on IG saying, "Steppers on the way, 150 miles an hour," and another one saying 4K TK, which means 4K Trey Killer, which is YoungBoy's crew. On November 20th, 2020, Quando Rondo dropped a track called End of Story, where he would respond to the King Von situation. People further speculated that this track was a play on King Von's song Crazy Story, but that rumor was denied by Quando Rondo himself. A few days later, NBA Big B was shot in Baton Rouge, which was speculated to be retaliation for laughing at King Von on IG, but that was later debunked by authorities. On November 28th, Quando Rondo's show in Georgia was canceled by the mayor and police after word got out that Lil Durk and his crew might turn up. A couple weeks later, on December 18th, Mimo 600 dropped the track called Duck Your Show, which is a diss towards Quando Rondo, and the music video was filmed in Quando's hood of Savannah, Georgia.
Duck your show, cause them gangs come, battle, blow, them killers came with us.
On January 15th, 2021, Lil Durk featured on the remix to Fredo Bang's song Top, which Durk mourns the death of King Von, but this is officially where the beef sparked off between Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy, because Fredo Bang being YB's biggest op, YoungBoy will see this as Durk being an op as well. Lil Durk also inherited the beef from King Von, especially after Quando Rondo would begin taking shots at Von on wax. On February 12th, 2021, Quando Rondo dropped a track called Soul Reaper, and in the music video, there's a Lil Durk lookalike getting ran up on and shot. He also references the King Von situation once again.
I don't give a about who got beat, it's about who got turned to ash.
Quando Rondo took to IG to deny that this was a diss towards Durk, saying, "These fans make anything up. Don't even be thinking like that." A couple days after that, on February 17th, 2021, 600 Breezy dropped this project, Art of War. And on the track, New Ops, he's...
Guys, no disrespect. I think this guy looks like an chopper. No disrespect. It might be me. I don't know. But no disrespect. I think he looks like an chopper. No disrespect. Alright.
Sent shots directly at Quando Rondo and Lil Tim, saying that it's only a matter of time before they smoke Quando Rondo. He says that he wants Lil Tim to be free, so he could see him in the streets.
Matter of time before they smoke that little Quando.
On March 5th, 2021, OTF and Lil Durk dropped a track called Hellcats and Trackhawks. And on this track, Durk sent shots at Quando.
Damn. Look at those blings. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn. That's a lot of money right there. That's crazy.
Quando Rondo, where he references when his shows were canceled.
We on his ass where it shows at. He get away, we on his ass where he parole at.
On March 22nd, 2021, NBA YoungBoy was driving in Los Angeles when police attempted a traffic stop on an outstanding warrant, which led to YoungBoy fleeing from police. When he stopped the car, he ran on foot, and officers brought in a canine unit to track him down, which led to his arrest. Officers reportedly found a firearm in his vehicle, but it was unclear if it belonged to him. On March 26th, 2021, Lil Tim was granted a bail of $100,000 following his murder case for the suspected murder of King Von, and would be released from jail. On April 3rd, 2021, Quando Rondo was doing a virtual performance when he seemingly dissed King Von, saying he was gonna piss on his grave.
He got caught without that pole, now that bitch gone. It is every day we on his grave. I can't keep it on my fucking mind. You wait the nighttime. But from my understanding, ma'am, it was a love. I had a relationship with the big bro. Not want to say his name. Not, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about, the dude that was on my album.
Okay.
Like, it was all love with us from my understanding.
I've heard you say positive things about him.
You feel me?
As an artist, and y'all hung out.
Shortly after this interview, on May 3rd, 2021, Quando Rondo just got done performing at his first show since the King Von situation, when him and his crew went to a convenience store in Blackshear, and around 3:20 a.m., Quando Rondo and his entourage were allegedly shot at, and police believe the shots were fired from across the highway. Police say that one man in the group was shot in the hand, and
Alright guys, that's gonna be all about the video. So I'm not gonna play all the video, but I'm gonna include the link of the video down in the description below. So yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that subscribe button. See you guys next time. Alright, peace out guys.